guys, welcome to the Review Show. My name is Austin. Good Fortune stars Keanu Reeves and Aziz Ansari. Don't know how to say that name. Oh, and Seth Rogen's also in this. A well-meaning but inept angel named Gabriel meddles in the lives of a struggling gig worker and a wealthy venture capitalist. This movie was fucking painful to watch. I was cringing every single moment in this film, besides a couple, and I'll get into that. But the whole overarching, the whole point of this film, the way that it was made, the acting, everything about it was awful. Our main lead, RJ, I think that's his name, Ozzy, who's the actor, is terrible in this film. Is a terrible actor, and he's also the director of this film. And this is a very standard kind of like, camera work, where it's like, place the camera here, all right, do your scene, all right, now we're going to do some fanciness with it, we're going to put it over someone's shoulder and now act, all right, scene, all right, now put it over the other shoulder, back and forth type of. It's very simplistic, but him as an actor is just awful. It felt like a stage play, first time noob. I don't know what word I was trying to go there for, but it seemed like he never acted it before, and it seemed like it just felt like a robot was trying to have a conversation with a human. It felt like he never had a conversation before with anyone. Like, there's nothing special in this movie for like, believable or crazy acting. Most of this movie is just people talking, and so it bothers me that when a film does that, and yet you have an actor in there who just feels like he's just reading off a script, and it doesn't feel believable. And it's like, what are you trying to do? It's like, it's just two people talking. Why is that so difficult to do? And the whole story that we really focus on here is where that you have this struggling worker who picks up a bunch of other gigs, and that's kind of how he gets around. Like, at one point he's working for Uber, he's working for DoorDash, I think. I have no idea what the actual name of the jobs were, but he has a bunch of other jobs that he was working for. And at some point, he gets this one job working for this one wealthy person, and that wealthy person was nice enough to actually give him a full-on time job. Ends up getting himself fired because he was dumb enough to use that guy's business card to buy dinner on a date, which was very dumb of him to do. It's very clear that this guy is just not having a good life, and he's kind of struggling, and he's not really making the right decisions. But you have this guardian angel named Gabriel, who's played by Keanu Reeves. This is where the best part of the film is, and where the actual bad acting actually kind of works, because it's actually so bad that it's funny. Like, that's Keanu Reeves actually makes the bad acting actually work. Keanu Reeves is like the best part about the film. And so, but his main job really as like an angel is, preventing people from crashing their cars while texting, which is kind of funny that there has to be an angel now these days for that. That was actually kind of funny. But at some point he sees RJ, and he switches his life with the rich person, which is played by Seth Rogen. So they switch lives. Because of doing this, Gabriel loses his wings. That becomes like a whole entire subplot, and now they're kind of stuck in this reality of each other living each other's lives, but one of them doesn't want to switch back because of how his life was before. And the part of the film I really enjoyed was Keanu Reeves and Seth Rogen's chemistry, because it was so funny to see Keanu Reeves play this fucked up, messed up angel who can't do anything right, trying to live as a human. And so it's like, that's actually kind of funny. Seth Rogen being there actually kind of lifts some of the part of the film as well. And I wish that the film focused on that, and that was like kind of like the actual vocal point on the film, than this fucking random other dude who is kind of an asshole and doesn't want to switch back to his previous life, and just can't fucking act. Really, the majority of the film, there is a lot of non-funny bits, but there is some funny bits with Keanu Reeves and Seth Rogen. But that's not good enough for me to say for anyone to go watch this film. Again, if it's in theaters, I'm a little late to reviewing this. I have no idea if it's in theaters still. Probably not. But I don't think it's still worth the what, $20 on Amazon or Fandango or YouTube. It's not even worth that. It's worth to watch the clips on YouTube, but it's really still not worth paying money for. As much as I really liked the Angel storyline, and I hope that maybe a movie gets made about Gabriel being a fucked up angel and having starring Keanu Reeves, that would be like a fun movie to watch. But this overall, it's just poorly done. It's not really interesting from our main lead's perspective. A lot of things just kind of just happen. I'm gonna give Good Fortune a D minus. A lot of that positivity that I just gave comes from Keanu Reeves and Seth Rogen, but overall, this film is just kind of dull, boring, and forgettable. I'm surprised that I remember it after how long it's been, like 2 weeks, maybe almost a month. That's how badly I didn't want to talk about this movie, apparently. So, anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.